Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today I would like to show you another redstone device that I call the Anvil Swapper. This machine will automatically replace anvils in your base. When your anvil breaks, you can just click this node block and the system will automatically send a new one. Not only is this practical, but it's also extremely satisfying to watch. This device fits into a 2x7x11 block area and can store up to 5 anvils. Now let's have a quick look into the mechanics that make this build possible. In their solid state, anvils cannot be pushed or pulled with pistons and slime blocks. But things get a little different when the anvil is falling or airborne. This piston setup allows us to push or even launch anvils up in the air. That is the crucial element of this Anvil Swapper. In our system, the pistons are timed perfectly to allow the anvil to pass through the floor. The floor quickly opens and closes again. This is what you are going to need to build this. These 14 blocks can be replaced with any solid block that can pass redstone. You will need one piece of glass, but don't skip this because it's very important for the circuit to work. Lastly, you will need some tools in case you misplace any of these blocks and some temporary blocks that are easy to remove later. And now let's build this layer by layer. Start by placing 3 diagonal blocks. Use the temporary blocks to help you do this. Place a sticky piston against the bottom temporary block and then break the temporary blocks. Place a repeater facing into the piston and right-click it 2 times. Place down the slime block and 1 redstone dust. Now create a pillar with 2 temporary blocks. Remove the bottom block and replace it with an observer. Make sure the arrow on the side of the observer is facing down. Use some temporary blocks to pillar up, and on top of the observer place a sticky piston facing like this. Now from the back side of the piston, pillar up 2 blocks and place another block on top. Place down a redstone dust and a torch. This should extend the piston. Place 2 more temporary blocks on top of the extended block and then follow with this shape. On top of the torch, place the 1 piece of glass. Place down 3 repeaters in this pattern and the last 2 torches. Against the side of the torch, place down the first piston and then the second one on top of it. Place down the last piston against the bottom extended arm. Place down a temporary block with a node block on top of it. Then remove the temporary block and replace it with an observer placed against the node block. You can now jump down from the node block and pillar back up with your 5 anvils. Remove the temporary blocks as you do so. You can now close up the floor. Add trapdoors so you can refill the system later. Well, and that's the end of this video. If you like redstone and generally this kind of content, follow me for more. Thank you.